Alright, you probably want my spell too, so...
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Oh, I see what it does. Yeah, you have to hold down right button. That's really nice, actually.
It is.
Because, to be honest, man, both you and I have quite a lot of experience with this game, and we still, I mean, kill ourselves with accidentally putting on amulets of strangulation and all that kind of funny business. So it's probably a good idea for our well-beings that we actually have the right mouse button protection on.
And you know about like the different colors for like items and such are like unidentified, identified, and stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah, that's really nice as well. It was one of the things that I always found a bit worrying, was that unless you were really careful with your inventory management, it's like, oh, I've accidentally clicked on a cursed cream pie and now I'm poisoned and blind. It is a shame. Yep. Oh, sorry. You go ahead. Please go ahead.
It's basically like they add a whole lot of things that just sort of like make the game a lot more enjoyable to play.
Yeah. Well, I think they did that because they're not intending to do any DLC for this game. This is going to be like a standalone with no add-ons or anything. So I think they're just polishing it to the best of their abilities. So it's sort of like they're as perfect as they can make it.
Probably.
So, should we do a bit of an introduction for our viewers?
And if you want to, I've already started recording.
So have I. Well, this is Cornish-Knight and a Fuax with another dungeon adventure. We are being stalked by skeletons outside. The Fuax, as always, well, not as always, we've both randomised. I believe I am a female arcanist, which is a magical rogue, and the Fuax, as you can see here, is a female healer. Let's see if we can actually survive. So I got my light ball on. Whoa! You okay?
Got one of these type of dungeons apparently. It's so nice being able to see what's identified and what isn't identified.
You okay? How's your health?
I'm fine. Remember, I'm a healer, so I can heal up if I get too injured.
Yeah, so I sort of end up getting paranoid by that. Ooh. Oh, I do like it. I can see what you mean about the colour thing. It is really nice.
Try and shoot through the porticelli to get the spires, by the way.
Got it. That is a nice thing. Is it actually... I don't know if it's a glitch or not, because it seems to be a lot more reliable than it used to be. Maybe they've actually
There's a second spire in there, remember?
Okay. Oh, it's around... I'm trying...
If you can't hit it, then...
It's around the corner. I'm going to have to use my magical spell. Hold on.
Oh, well.
Oh, there's another one. There's like 3 of them. Come on. Oh, that was a chair. I got paranoid over a chair. It's like, no, another spider. It's actually just a table and a chair.
Can we no longer bump each other?
Hold on. Doesn't look like it.
I can't see your HP. That's why I'm asking.
Oh no, you can. Right button. Press right button on me.
Yeah, it's not doing anything for me.
Oh, I can see.
I can bump levers, but...
That's interesting. I mean, I can do it with you. I know exactly how much health you got. Maybe it's because I'm the person that's hosting.
Yeah, it could be it. And then I'm just having like lag with it.
Are you? Is it?
I might be.
Are you getting lag in the game?
I might be. I'm not sure.
Right. Do you want to take these potions? You can probably identify them. My intelligence isn't bad for this character, but yours is
probably low.
Well, what's yours with your healer?
Mine is basically 1 higher than yours.
Well,
which is still 0.
Well, mine's 2.
Is it? I thought yours was like -1 perception.
Intelligence 2. No, they must have fiddled around with the character stats.
It's perception that basically used for identifying,
perception.
Not intelligence.
Mine is 0. Hold on, I'm getting eaten by something. Oh, don't tell me you've got a rat spawner in here.
That was a little bit painful.
How's your health? Oh, sorry, that's a stupid question. Ooh, 6 points of health. Skeleton. Oh god, we've got the super boss. We've got the super boss skeleton. Barony, whatever his name is.
Oh!
You okay? Did I kill? Or did I kill you?
A little bit.
Oh, I thought we had friendly fire turned off. I'm so sorry.
I guess we don't. Well...
Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I didn't have much stuff, it's fine.
I'm so sorry to Fuax.
At least you got a nice shiny axe.
Oh, let me try and grab as much of your stuff as I can.
At least you get the nice shiny axe, that's all I can say.
Yeah. Do you have any preferences about what you want me to take? I'm going to try and take as much of your stuff as I can.
You can probably take everything, because we don't have anything at this point.
True. I'm going to be moving a bit slower, but I should be okay. For those of you who haven't played this game before, it's basically... It's as close as you can get to old-fashioned D&D as you can without playing a Dungeons & Dragons like Neverwinter Nights game, in my opinion. It's really good fun, and I would recommend it to anyone.
And for those who've never played the game before, basically right now I'm dead, but when we get to the next level, he's just going to respawn me, so...
Remember, I believe it's your left-clicking, you can lock onto me and follow me about.
Yep.
I hate going down narrow corridors in this game. The booby traps in this game are absolutely evil. Some of the most terrifying elements of this game are the booby traps. Quickly have to kill him before he kills me.
If you've got the healing spell, you might want to use it right now.
I don't think I have the healing spell. I've got the remove ailment. Force bow. Cure ailment. I might just eat some food, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it. I had plenty of food and some healing pots too.
Yeah. I'll save the potions for when we really need them. The problem is I'm having real problems identifying stuff at the moment, so I've got loads of food, I just can't see any of it. Well, I can see...
Yeah, if you got stuff to identify that you can't identify, just drop it.
Yeah.
Did I cut out there?
Just slightly, just for a second.
Yeah, my headset's apparently dropping for some reason. Basically, if there's anything that you can't identify, just drop it, because you'll eventually find some perception glasses.
One of the reasons that Defurix and I myself are basically so paranoid about identifying stuff in this game is that, for those of you who don't know, that the curses that you get in this game can be really, really horrible. I mean, they are game-breakingly bad curses. From permanent stat debuffs to going blind to... Well, I'm sure the Fuax can explain to the viewers just how nasty some of these things can be.
I meant to ask, by the way, did you get an achievement for killing me?
No, did you?
No, there's supposed to be like a achievement where you kill another player.
Yeah, what's that? Why can I hear the combat music?
That's because there's spiders in that room.
Okay, so I just sort of get super...
It's one of those, like, you know, spiders in a spike trap.
Oh, yeah, I just sort of like get paranoid as soon as I hear the combat music. Because I'm not playing a particularly tough character, right? For everyone who's basically wondering about the classes that me and the Fuax are playing as... okay, I'm out of space. To greater or lesser extent, we're playing two of the more fragile classes in the game.
They're spellcasters, basically.
Yeah, well, one of them's basically a healer, and the other one is basically a magical rogue, so they are really weak. Where is the exit?
Feel free to find everything you can.
Yeah, I'm trying. I just literally got oh, I hate going down. I really hate going down like single passages in this game. It's sort of like one of my worst nightmares. It's like...
By the way, how much, like, you know, of your like sword skill do you have?
Sword skill. Hold on.
Because basically you have that Funny Bones axe. It might be worth using that over the sword.
Oh, I've got none for the axe. I've got.
You didn't get the axe?
Oh, no, I've got the axe, but I've got no training in it. I've got basic for the sword.
Well, if you only got basic for the sword, you should probably use the axe since the axe does a lot more damage.
Okay, good idea.
And you can start training it up.
That's smart.
I mean, that's something to know about like the non-warrior and non-barbarian. They don't have very good weapon skills in any of the other classes, so if you pick up a good weapon right away, you might as well just use it.
Well, I've found the exit, which is good. I might just go straight down, man. I mean, I'm overloaded as it is, and I could.
Yeah, no worries.
I could do without getting, because literally, I want to try and make this a really. Because what tends to happen with the Fuax and myself is that we'll start having a really good run, and then we'll both get jumped by something and die almost straight away. So,
by the way, can you drop your Force Bolt book so I can basically use that?
Okay, Force Bolt, Cure Ailment.
I've already got those books, so...
Oh, there was the healing one, I didn't realise. Right, hold on, here's your staff. You can have this, my unidentified sword. Oh, that's an unidentified sword, I thought that was my one. Some robes, I don't know which ones are yours. I grabbed, here are your potions. Literally, I just sort of grabbed everything. Here's some unidentified food for you as well.
The funny thing is, I don't have any like endgame items yet, so...
There's like,
we got Spire coming.
Whew. That was too close.
I heard him hitting the door, so it's like...
Yeah. Hold on, I got your hat here as well. Is there anything else?
It's probably worth knowing that the equipment I'm using is all like 0 armor, so... If you had to ditch it, that'd be like the first thing to ditch.
Good idea. So I keep on dropping the wrong... where is it? No,
That's character attributes.
These are spell books. I'm just dropping them because I just can't identify my perception.
Yep.
Is just too
Eventually
low.
we'll identify them. I'm just gonna ditch these things so we can't identify them yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just hanging on to the meat because every time that I identify the meat and fail, it basically takes my appraisal skill up, which is better.
Oh, we got the Worn Cloak of Protection from Funny Bones.
Yeah. Was that
Nice.
you? Was that you just drawing a sword? I heard.
Yeah, I drew a core staff.
Okay, so I heard like the sound of like metal being drawn. It's like, right, it's either the Fuax or we've got skeletons. I mean, I can drop you the light spell if you want it.
Oh, I've already got the light spell. I should probably use it, shouldn't I?
Well, it depends. The light mechanic in the game works on how many squares that you could... I'm just trying to remember how it works, because I know the dev said that the enemies like... The enemies notice light level.
Yeah, they do.
So, some light sources are better to have than others.
There's the exit, by the way.
Oh, that's nice. It's nice to... I always like finding the... Okay, that's worrying. There's some gear here if you want it. I'm gonna just...
Yeah, there's probably an adventurer died.
Well, it normally means that something's got to have killed it. So here's the stuff he was carrying: a bronze shield, steel chestplate, woolen hood, worn cloak, and I picked up this staff that you might find useful.
Yeah, if I can identify it at some point. That's the thing. We basically have very low perception characters, so we're a little bit slow at identifying stuff.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I keep on forgetting that I'm the green icon on the map.
Something's attacking us. It's here.
There you go. One of the benefits, though, of actually killing Funny Bones is we got quite a nice XP boost for doing it.
Yeah, we did, and I was alive before I died to your bolts afterwards.
Yeah, sorry. I get a bit paranoid when I see Funny Bones so early on, just because at low level he can actually really easily kill you.
Yeah, he can, especially in the first level.
we've got a magic fountain here.
Now, always nice to find.
Yeah, but as always, to our viewers, nothing in Barony is ever truly safe. So
let's see what it is.
Yeah, let's see.
It gets cool eyes, refreshes you, and fountain dries up. That's it.
Ah, that's not bad. For the people watching, the fountains can be really dangerous because you can get all kinds of curses, as well as summoning succubi, which can then steal your equipment and run off with it. I hated that. When you were explaining it to me, I looked down. I had found that the succubi had stolen my my chest plate and had basically legged it with it. It was like, no. Fortunately, you hunted it down and killed it for me, which was very nice of you.
Oh, it's those little things about the game, you know?
Yeah.
I'm moving pretty slow because I'm a little bit overburdened, but whatever.
I've got a really powerful shield here if you want it, man.
A good shield?
Yeah, it says excellent blue steel.
I'll take it, sure.
Here we go. A really nice find. We're actually getting some really good gear earlier on.
Yep.
Which is kind of worrying because Barony doesn't tend to like giving away stuff for free.
Well, it did give us the funny bones right away.
Yeah, true. Please, I just hope we don't have what our last run was like, which was like...
Boulder!
You okay?
Yep.
We got NPCs, by the way.
Oopsie!
Yeah, we've got friendly fire on. You've just taken off half my health. I do love this.
Need that health.
Yeah, I do love this game. This is just like old school D&D, where if you rolled incorrectly, you could blow up your own allies with magical missile and stuff. It was like, shooting into combat with spells, not a fantastic idea. We've got a library of some kind. Now, is there any traps? That's the question. I can't see any.
They're usually above, if at all.
Oh, we've got the same problem that we've had last time, the fact all the treasure chests are filled with gems.
Well, eventually it'll be okay.
You said that last time. We ended up throwing them at people.
Well, whatever works.
It's like, quickly, we're out of stuff.
Staff for slow?
What, you slow, are you?
No, yeah, I got a staff for slow. You want?
Oh, staff for slow. Yes. Thank you very much. It was sort of like we've run out of arrows for our weapons. What do? Throw gems at them. Right,
I can't right click on anything or anyone.
Really?
Yeah, I can't right click on you or the NPC.
Oh, well, I've just recruited him, so it might have been. That's strange. Hold on, let me just.
I wonder if it's just a lag or.
You don't seem laggy on my screen, but that may be...
Yeah, I don't seem laggy either. It's just sometimes it seems like, the shopkeepers and other stuff don't react right away, so...
Can you just protect me for a second? I'm just going to check into my into the settings.
Yep, sure.
Disable pop-up messages, auto-appraise items... Oh, they've put an auto-appraise items function in now.
Oh, that's nice.
Add new items to your hotbar, disable hub, hide IP address. I'm just checking to see if there's something going on here. It doesn't look like it. Oh, they've put a colorblind mode in. That's cool.
I think that was always in there.
Was it?
I think it might have been. That's sort of standard to have around.
It is nice when they do that for people, because I know people that are colorblind, and it can be really quite disconcerting.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna use this up, I think.
Yeah.
Only 2 charges left in that. And we got ourselves a Curse Book of Light. That's no good.
What was it? It was a couple of games ago that you and I were playing, and you picked up a really powerful amulet which had a curse on it, and you were sort of trying to weigh up. You were trying to weigh up. Is it worth just having the curse because the amulet is just so powerful?
I think it's like, curse ring of like invisibility or stuff like that.
Oh, it was either that, or it was HP regeneration. It was like a really powerful HP ring of regeneration, but you got a curse that dropped your stats by 1 or something.
What are you saying there? I just cut out again.
Oh, sorry. I said it was like an HP regeneration ring.
Ring of regeneration?
Yeah, it was a really powerful like health ring.
I don't think there's anything really powerful with health. There's like a slow digestion one, it's okay, but...
Well, I've picked up an HP recovery ring.
Oh, look at that! We found ourselves some glasses.
Oh, that's good. Do you want them?
I'll identify them for us, and then you can wear them, I think, so you can identify stuff as well. And they are good. Here.
Good. We seem to be having better audio quality when you're hosting it rather than I am.
That might be true.
Yeah. I mean, am I breaking up as much for you as I was when we were playing Battle Knights?
You're not breaking up at all, it's just that my headset keeps dropping, and that's on my end.
You did say that you've just got a new headset, though.
Yeah, but it's also the fact I think that it's just, you know, it's getting very, very like changey outside with like the weather, so...
Oh yeah, that like interference from the atmosphere actually really does screw around with communications.
Yep.
So, how are things for you, Deforax?
Oh, you know, there's been a little bit of like, you know, uneasiness, I guess, after the election, but for the most part, it's all fine.
That was the same in Britain as well. I mean, after we had our surprise outcome with the Brexit vote, we had sort of protests and everyone screaming that the world was going to end and the sun wasn't going to come up tomorrow, and we're still having that because it's well, for those of you who don't know, basically an individual took an appeal to our High Court, which is like the second highest court in the land in my country, and basically argued that the piece of law that the government has...
Hold a trap.
Yeah, I see it. Hold on, let me just get a jewel and throw it at it. My country basically has ordered that...
Oh, nose!
Oh, that was too close. Yeah, so my government has basically been told that they can't pass the piece of legislation to start to leave until they get approved by our parliament. So
yeah, that's not how it works.
Yeah, so it's because what they were going to do was that they were going to pass it under a particular sort of like old piece of law, which was that the government has a mandate to do it, but the law court basically ordered them to told them that they couldn't do it. They had to put it before our parliament for scrutiny and rewrite basically by the parliament, by the MPs before we can put it through court. So we're not through court, but before we start the process, and it's getting a lot of people a bit sort of hot and bothered again, unfortunately, which is not great.
Oh, well, that happens.
Yeah, well, it's just the usual stuff. One side's accusing the other side of basically backpedaling and trying to undermine the process and all that kind of thing.
So here's where we get to see me be very slow because I'm wearing so much armor.
Man, we once had a playthrough when we had 14 frame rate. I'm pretty sure you're moving faster than that.
Probably. Ready to go?
Yep. Rightio, I'm just going to pause for a second.